Hey, welcome back to Jeff Finnegan's Wake. I'm Jeff, reading to you Finnegan's Wake, the book by James Joyce, published 1939, although my edition from 1970 embodies all the author's corrections. The definitive version that Mr. Joyce wanted you to experience, and experience it together, you and I, is what we're doing. It's funny, it finally happened. I skipped a page. I went from page 41 to 43, but, how do you know? There was at no point during this did I go, man, I don't know. I feel like I skipped something, because who the fuck knows? It's all gibbery-jew anyway. Page 42, Finnegan's Wake. Along, the trio of Whack-Fole the Diddlers was joined by a further intentions apply. Tomorrow Casual and a decent sort of the had-been variety, who had just been touching the weekly insult. Fewett, and all fig blabbers, who saith of noun, had stimulants in the shape of G and G's, stood by the damned ascent, sort after which stag luncheon, and a few ones more just to celebrate yesterday. Flushed with their fire-stofered friendship, the rascals came out of the licensed premises, Brown's first, the small PSXX executive Cappahand in the sad rear, like a lady's postscript, I want money, please end. Wiping their laugh-leaking lipes on their sleeves, how the Bauklines shout their Roskin generally, Sayin Fion's are on, and the rhymer's world was with reason the richer for a would-be ballad. To the ball-eater of which the world of humanity singing owes a tribute for having placed on the planet's mellow map his lay of the vilest bogier, but most attractionable avatar the world has ever had to explain for. This, more correctly Labine or fellow, me, leader, was first poured forth when Liviao riots and Col de Haudo humps, under the shadow of the monument of the should-have-been legislator, Eleutherodendron spare, woodman spare, to an overflow meeting of all the nations in Leinster, fully filling the visional area and, as a single-minded supercrowd, easily representative, what with masks, wet with faces, of all sections and cross-sections, wine shop and cocoa house, poured out to brim up the broaching, of our Liffey-side people, to mention of the mainland minority, and such as had wayfared via Watling, Ernan, Icknald, and Stane, in chief a halted Cockney car with its quotal of Hardmouth's hacks, a northern Tory, a southern Whig, an East Anglian chronicler, and a land-wester guardian, ranging from slips of young Dublinos from Cutpurse Row, having nothing better to do than walk about with their hands in their knee-pants, sucking air-whackers, wee dulcet jumbo bricks side by side with truant officers, 3 woolen balls and poplin in search of a croust of pawn to busy professional gentlemen, a brace of palesmen with Dundrearies, nooning towards dailies, fresh from snipe hitting and mallard missing on Rutland Heath, exchanging cold sneers, mass. And you'll find out what happens tomorrow. I already know what happens tomorrow, but guess what? I already forgot. So that was page 42, Finnegan's Wake. So the next page actually has the song on it, and I'm going to attempt to learn the melody so I can sing it to you, beautiful people, and you're going to love it. You're going to love it. Page 42. Good night.